Hi, everyone. I hope your day is well. I want to give a quick word. Excuse me for that tongue twist. I want to give a word about um people, about me, about you. When you go to certain places and you feel like it's God led, God leading you to go to these lands, these places, and to do a certain task, and you come to those places and you run upon opposition. I have learned a lot since coming back from Israel. Certain places, certain things, even certain places here in the United States. And, been places, did things. And the one thing that I've learned that I will not do is go a certain place being led by God, and people sit there and stand in your way and make you feel like you don't belong, you're not welcome, and everything. I do not, will not go back and repeat the same thing. And I speak that for everybody else. You go a certain place, God put upon your heart to do a certain thing and to be a certain place, and you get that unwelcome feeling and that unwelcome treatment. I don't think anybody should beg anybody for anything, as long as you are in the will of Hashem, what He tells you to do. And if you go to a place, you're led there, and you're treated nasty, you're treated unwelcome, you're pushed aside, you're gossiped about, you're backstabbed, everything else that comes along with that. Um, that, what people do, the jealousy, everything, that's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's the fault of the people that are doing it. So if God happens to lead you somewhere, and I say this like in the context of, remember, Jonah. Jonah, he was welcomed into Nineveh once he got there to give the people the word. But Jonah's thing was he wasn't welcome on that boat. He was going the other and opposite way where God was telling him to go, because he didn't want to deal with the people. I guess in one part or one time or another, somehow these people offended Jonah. And he said, "Oh, Lord, you're going to try to send me back there? No, I'm not going back there." And so Jonah hopped on the boat. But he did the opposite. But when he was sent there, at the timing that God told him to go, he went. He was received. The people repented. And Jonah mourned because he wanted to see them people wiped off the earth. Well, needless to say, I'm talking in the instances where you go and the people don't receive you. They don't love you. They treat you quite the opposite. They treat you like you're the scum of the earth. And you go. Well, see, many times I've been in that situation where I go places where I'm like, okay, God is leading me to go here, and I'm going to go here. And you know what? It should work out because He's sending me here. And then there's people who treat you like you're the scum of the earth. Like, hey, you don't belong here. Who do you think you are? What you doing here? You don't belong here. Um, Go away. Well, you know what? In cases like that, I don't go back. And I don't think you should either. I think when people and this is something, a pattern that has been in my life. I've been places, and I have, with all my heart, tried to bless people and do, you know, act in a way that Hashem, that God would have me to act according to them commandments. Tell the truth about everything. You know what I'm saying? I have been in places like that where it was God led. And you get that unwelcome feeling where you're not welcome. You're not welcome. And it's almost as though people want you to beg to be welcome. And you know what? That's where the line is drawn. That's something I won't do. Person don't want me around, I get out of the way. I don't think anybody should beg anybody to be a friend, to trust them, to see them and try to prove themselves to them. I'm definitely not the one. And if I'm doing something and I go God led and somebody prevent me, the way I feel about it, I leave them in the hands of God, because the thing about it, when this happens to you, this happens to me, they are not fighting against you. Don't take it personal. But you know what? God takes it personal. And when that happens, I leave it in, I back off and I don't bother. I do not bother folks. I leave them in the hands of God and He takes care of it, because it's none of my business. I did the business that He sent to me to do. And then after I do it, and if I'm unwelcome, I go away. I simply go away and I let Him handle it. And if my life and I belong to Him and I'm going in the place where He leads me and I'm prevented from doing what I'm absolutely supposed to do, I go away. And you know what? One thing I noticed is He fight those battles because it is His battle, because He put you there in the first place. This goes for me, this goes for you. Never go into a place where you're unwelcome. Don't go. But if you're not welcome, don't go. Don't go. And if you are not well received, back off. Never beg people for friendship. Never beg them for anything. I've learned one thing to, you know, I'm around the people who want me around, and the ones that I am not around are the ones who don't want me around. It balances itself out. And if God sends me somewhere and I go and I hey, get away from here, get out of here, you're not welcome. Well, guess what? Guess what? Okay, bye. Bye, because I'm definitely not going to beg you. Bye bye. That's the way I feel about it. Life is too short, you know. This world is a big, giant blessing. And God made it that way because there's so many parts to it. It's other places to be, other places to go and be happy. You don't have to, be an idol worshiper and focus on one thing. When one door closes, in other words, this is an old saying, one door closes, another door opens. So you're blessed going in and you're blessed coming out. Somebody shut the door in your face, there's another door coming open. And if you got sent and they prevent you and God sent you, well, you know what? That battle that they think they're fighting against you, they're actually fighting it against God. And He's going to get with them. So, that's one good way, guys, to stay blessed, be blessed. Don't let nobody steal your joy. No, Tikkun Olam, which is the healing of the world, is going to come. It is coming, because you know what? I believe that the Creator, the living God, He don't lie. In my opinion, He does not lie. And I don't think He's going to lie about bringing peace to the entire planet. One good day. But until then, we got to do our part to follow those commandments and keep going. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.